face in the glass. My shadow rides beside me, lines on the wall, count the empty miles. Someone yawns, someone scrolls, blue glow on their eyelids. We sway the same way, no one shares a smile. Passing tunnel lights, blinking like a slow confession. You and I, strangers sharing this small still world. Nothing said out loud, but the quiet feels familiar. Shared solitude as the dark windows whirl. Bag on your knees, your fingers trace the zipper. You almost look up, then you look away. I watch our reflection stutter with each pillar. Every flash of white says we're okay, we're okay. Passing tunnel lights, blinking like a slow confession. You are strangers sharing this small still world. Nothing said out loud, but the quiet feels familiar. Shared solitude as the dark windows whirl. Crackle fade, names of stops I won't remember. Somewhere in this humming cage we float together, light as paper. I don't know your story, you don't know my name, but for 20 tired minutes we're breathing the same. Passing tunnel lights, blinking like a slow confession. You and I, strangers sharing this small still world. Nothing said out loud, but the quiet feels familiar. Shared solitude as the dark windows whirl.
Feather in the page where yesterday was cut short, folded in the margin like a quietly held thought. Dust along the spine, coffee stain in the first line. You left in a hurry, but your place stayed marked in mine. I trace your name with a slow, unsure thumb. The room barely waking, but my heart already runs. You were my feather in the page, light as a promise I'm afraid to turn. Resting in the break between what I remember and what I still yearn. Morning light leans across your side, pale gold on the words we never said. You were my feather in the page, holding open what I thought was dead. Curtain breathing in with the hush of a first train. steam on the window writes your outline in a faint frame. Teacup on the sill, cooling where your hand once stayed. Silence in the hallway, but this book still speaks your name. I hold my breath while the sun spills in slow. Every tiny dust mote looks like you letting go. You are my feather in the page, light as a promise I'm afraid to turn. Resting in the break between what I remember and what I still yearn. Morning light leans across your side, pale gold on the words we never said. You are my feather in the page, holding open what I thought was dead. Maybe I'll read on, maybe I'll start again, or leave this chapter open just to feel you in the margins. Oh, you are my feather in the page, light as a promise I'm afraid to turn. Resting in the break between what I remember and what I still yearn. Morning light leans across your side, pale gold on the words we never said. You are my feather in the page, till the story learns to end. All that water, nothing but me. All grown slow, like it's talking in its sleep. Salt on my lips, world tipped and blind. Sky pressing down on this narrow little line. There's a circle of lamplight, just a ring on the board. All this black around me, all this heaving hungry dog. I keep my eyes on the wheel, eyes fixed on that small gold mark. My whole world is a lamplight, holding back the roaring dog. Wind finds the seams, shakes through my bones. Rain writes its name on every rusted bowl. Waves hit sideways a little, then let me fall. I talk to the empty to say I'm still here. Oh, there's a circle of lamplight, just a ring on the board. All this black around me, all this heaving hungry dog. I keep my hands on the wheel, eyes fixed on that small gold mark. My whole world is a lamplight, holding back the roaring dog. If it widens, if it thins, if that flame leans low, leans in, will I vanish like a word in a waking dream? I breathe once, breathe again. Name each fear like the faces of old friends. There's a circle of lamplight, just a ring on the board. All this black around me, all this heaving hungry dark. I keep my hands on the wheel, eyes fixed on that small gold mark, till the sea grows quiet or I slip beneath the dark. My whole world is a lamplight, my whole world, this fragile art.
Ink smudge on my thumb, dust dancing in the sun. Your name in the margin, half faded, half undone. I breathe you in, paper and leather, little ghost caught between the letters. Every turn of the page you come back almost. In the scent of our story, paper, leather, little ghosts. Corners curled from weather, spine cracked where we once stopped. Coffee stained like a small eclipse, right where the promise dropped. I breathe you in, paper and leather, little ghosts caught between the letters. Every turn of the page you come back almost. In the scent of our story, paper, leather, little ghosts. Your laugh pressed flat in these quiet lines. I keep you shelved, but you rise, so I breathe you in, paper and leather, little ghosts turning with the weather. Every turn of the page you come back so close. In the scent of our story, paper, leather, little ghosts. half erased coffee ring halo on a page that came too late. My thumb finds the sentence where you stopped. Tiny black letters like ashes in a box. Ink smudges on the ending, blur the lines I thought I knew. Final chapters bending every road back into you. If I read it one more time, will the story change its mind? Ink smudges on the ending, but it still lets you say goodbye. Dog-eared corners where you always used to sigh. Circles and arrows arguing with every line. I trace your question marks like a hand I used to hold. Soft little hooks that never learned to let go. Ink smudges on the ending, blur the lines I thought I knew. Final chapters bending every road back into you. If I read it one more time, will the story change its mind? Ink smudges on the ending, but it still lets you say goodbye. There's a word crossed out where you wrote forever. A shadow of the letters ghosting underneath. I turn the page, but there's nothing after. Just the quiet breath between the sheets. Oh, ink smudges on the ending, where your last confession lies. Final chapters sending all their echoes through my eyes. If I close the cover slow, can I stay before that line? Ink smudges on the ending, and it's still your hand, not mine.
Found a box behind the coat hooks, rubber band around the ears, corners curled like they've been listening to all our borrowed fears. Faded postcards from the harbor, names I almost still recall. Ink bled blue across the weather, like it tried to tell it all. Postcards and sea charts spread on the dining room floor, tracing the ghosts of every coastline we swore we'd follow to the edges, till the ink ran off the page. postcards and sea charts, all that's left of that old age. Tiny scribbles in the margins, wish you'd stayed a day or two. Little arrows toward a lighthouse I once promised just to you. Coffee rings on ancient outlines of an unfamiliar bay. I can hear your laughter breaking over every tidal grave. Postcards and sea charts spread on the dining room floor, tracing the ghosts of every coastline we swore we'd follow to the edges, till the ink ran off the page. Postcards and sea charts, all that's left of that old age. There were mornings on that ferry, you were reading out the names of the islands like a story. I pretended I was brave. Now the compass rose is cracking, all the numbers fade to white, but I still can feel your finger on my shoulder, pointing right. Postcards and sea charts spread on the dining room floor, tracing the ghosts of every coastline we swore we'd follow to the edges, till the ink ran off the page. Postcards and sea charts hold me still, then slip away. Fingerprints on yellowed paper, salt and dust along the seams. I fold the maps back into silence, let the room remember dreams. a table by the window. Same chip cup, same crooked grin. You traced hearts into the watermarks. Said leave a little proof we've been. Names in the coffee rings, brown halos on the napkin. You laugh, that's how forever clings to an ordinary afternoon. We didn't need big promises, sugar packets and small things. Fingers tangled in the steam, our names in the coffee rings. You wrote dates along the saucer, tiny secrets in the stain. Someday we'll forget this story, but the table might remember our names. Names in the coffee rings, brown halos on the napkin. You laugh, that's how forever clings to an ordinary afternoon. We didn't need big promises, just sugar packets and small things. Fingers tangled in the steam, our names in the coffee rings. Years later I stopped in just to listen, hear our echo in the teaspoons clink. Oh, the waiter wipes the table clean, but there's a ghost of us, I swear, in the drink. Names in the coffee rings, brown halos on the napkin. I smile, that's how forever clings to an ordinary afternoon. I don't keep big promises, just folded notes and faded things. On my tongue your old routine, our names in the coffee rings.
Found your name in the margin, faint pencil, almost gone, curved around a broken sentence, like it never meant to be found. Dust blooms when I touch it, soft clouds in a crooked sun. Who were you when you wrote this, before the pages came undone? These forgotten rooms keep breathing through the cracks, through the plaster, through the gloom. Every mark you left keeps speaking like a choir in an empty afternoon. I trace the ghosts of your handwriting till the letters turn to bruise. All these faint pencil marks in these forgotten rooms. Tea rings on the sill by the window, stain shaped like a small eclipse. Wallpaper peeling in ribbons, rolling back on its brittle lips. Jar full of ticket stubs, phone numbers, smudged years that never called your life, folded into corners, taped behind the closet wall. These forgotten rooms rooms keep breathing through the cracks, through the plaster, through the gloom. Every mark you left keeps speaking like a choir in an empty afternoon. I trace the ghosts of your handwriting till the letters turn to bruise. All these faint pencil marks in these forgotten rooms. Stay still long enough, will your shadow learn my name? Will the floorboards hum your footsteps, or is it all the same? I press my ear to the silence, hear a life that never bloomed, just your fading little question mark curled inside the room. These forgotten rooms keep breathing through the cracks, through the plaster, through the gloom. Every mark you left keeps speaking like a choir in an empty afternoon. I trace the ghost of your handwriting till the letters turn to bruise. All these faint pencil marks in these forgotten rooms.
Found a book in the back seat, spine broke, cover torn in half, cracked leather like my Sunday shoes, smell like dust and old photographs, pages curling at the corners, names scribbled in a faded hand, verses underlined in hurry, coffee stains like maps of some lost land. I keep turning all these loose pages, words fall out like prayers I never prayed, every line an echo from some younger, braver age. But the ink ran, the faith frayed, I keep holding on to cracked leather like it's holding back the flood and flame. If there's grace for broken spines and weathered covers, maybe there's a little grace for my name. There's a list of babies, marriages, then the spaces where the endings go. Someone left the last lines empty, maybe they just couldn't know. Ticket stub from Amarillo, pressed flat where the songs begin, smell of smoke and cheap cologne, clinging like a long forgotten sin. I keep turning all these loose pages, words fall out like prayers I never prayed, every line an echo from some younger, braver age. But the ink ran, the faith frayed, I keep holding on to cracked leather like it's holding back the flood and flame. If there's grace for broken spines and weathered covers, maybe there's a little grace for my name. Some nights I read it in the kitchen light, thumb on every tear and tear in the seam, ask the God ever make it past the dream. If a book like this can still stay open, split in one and barely whole, maybe all these ripped out stories still belong to some kind of role. I keep turning all these loose pages, words fall out like prayers I never prayed, every line an echo from some younger, braver age. But the ink ran, the faith frayed, I keep holding on to cracked leather, like it's holding back the flood and flame. If there's grace for broken spines and weathered covers, maybe there's a little grace for my name. door clicks shut, dust hangs caught in the hush. My name on my tongue, but there's no one to crush it against. One chair left, paint peeled off the frame. Every step that I take comes back saying my name. Empty rooms, endless echoes. I walk in circles through the sound. Every footstep, every shadow fills the space you left around. If I whisper, if I let go, the walls remember what we knew. Empty rooms, endless echoes, all I hear is you. Cold floorboards, soft creak under my weight. Your coat on the hook like you just stepped away. Light slips in, thin line under the door. I follow my own trail, but it fades on the worn out floor. Empty rooms, endless echoes. I walk in circles through the sound. Every footstep, every shadow fills the space you left around. If I whisper, if I let go, the walls remember what we knew. Empty rooms, endless echoes, all I hear is you. Night shines the gas spot with a single name. Silence steps out of its frame. Marble holds its breath, cool against my palm. Dust sleeps in the corners like folded psalms. Each footprint a soft syllable, uncertain in this long library of faces. I walk the marble halls as if someone were praying here, as if every echo was a careful hand on my shoulder. Glass cases glow, small moons in a careful sky. I lower my voice for the things that cannot speak. A statue waits, eyes lifted past the ceiling.
Stone lashes carved in permanent tension. Painted wings hang still mid-beat, mid-belief, pigment pressed into canvas until it became a century. I pass a cracked urn holding a country of ash and air. Somewhere a child once laughed and the sound is folded in there. I walk the marble halls as if someone were praying here, as if every echo was a careful hand on my shoulder. Glass cases glow, small moons in a careful sky. I lower my voice for the things that cannot speak. Here, time is carefully framed, each date a thin black label, each life reduced to height, medium origin, yet the organ holds a note. Somewhere beneath my ribs the cello leans into it, like two long shadows touching. I stand before an empty plinth, reserved for what we've yet to learn, and bow my head to the outline. I walk the marble halls as if someone were praying here, as if every echo was a careful hand on my shoulder. Glass cases glow, small moons in a careful sky. I lower my voice for the things that cannot speak. So much survived to stand this still. I press my pulse against the quiet and listen back and listen back.
decided in the air. Your book is open on the same old page. You just watch the light move chair to chair, shifting on the glass. These little lives of shadow, here then gone, like questions with no answer. If every trace will pass, what holds us while we're passing through? Shifting on the glass, I stay and watch it, same as you. A sparrow blurs in the double frame. Your face appears, then disappears again. The room bends slowly as the sun rewrites every simple object, every quiet ache, shifting on the glass. These borrowed shapes we stand in here, then gone, like words we never meant. If every trace will pass, what makes a moment somehow true? Shifting on the glass, I stay and wonder, same as you. Absence into story, shifting on the glass, our outlines folding open, here then gone. Still something lingers after. If every trace will pass, maybe the changing is the proof. Shifting on the glass, I fade and brighten next to you.
Old sweater on my shoulders, tea cooling by my side. I sink into this faded chair, let my worries slide. Lamp turning down to amber, shadows soften on the wall. In this little quiet corner, settle in the light as the evening's falling. Every fear, every fight, I can feel you coming in this worn out welcome chair. You are reaching, you are there in the dimming land. You shine so bright, I settle in the light. Bills stacked on the table, phone buzzing on the floor, but your peace comes like a blanket. I don't need much more. That low, steady hallelujah, rising somewhere deep inside, and the room feels just like Sunday, though it's Thursday night. As the evening's falling, oh, I do. Every fear, every fight, I can feel you coming in this worn out welcome chair. You are reaching, you are there in the dimming land. settle in the light as the evening's falling. Every fear, every fight, I can feel you coming in this old familiar chair. You are holding every care in the dimming lamp. You shine so bright. Settle in your light. You are reaching, you are there in the dimming lamp. You shine so bright. I settle in the light. Yeah, settle in your light. Your face pressed in the canyon wall, tiny shell of a careless word caught there still. Coffee rings, brown ones on the table map. I trace them like fault lines under glass. We're written in the strata of our names, pressed between the seasons and the shade. Every little secret turns to stone in time. We're sleeping in the layers you left in mine. Your laugh, dust in a sunbeam drip, slow parade of forgotten days, spinning soft. Old shirts folded like eroded cliffs, thin seams holding what we never said.